stop. Before you buy another bag of chicken feed, there is something you need to see. Something agricultural scientists in India, Vietnam, China and the Philippines have known for over 40 years. But the $40 billion commercial feed industry has absolutely no reason to tell you about. Right now, today, there is a tiny floating plant growing wild in ponds, ditches and slow-moving water all across this country. And it contains up to 35% crude protein and nearly double what most commercial layer pellets offer your flock. And it costs you absolutely nothing to grow. The plant is called Azolla, and if you have never heard of it, that is not an accident. Think about what you spend every single month on chicken feed. $40, $50, sometimes more, and the price keeps climbing every single year, while the quality stays exactly the same. Now imagine cutting that bill by 30%, not with a coupon, not with a bulk discount, but by growing a protein-rich food source at home in a simple plastic tub filled with nothing but water, no soil, no fertilizer, no complicated setup, just water, and about 15 minutes of your time each week. That is exactly what Azolla gives you, and we are going to walk through every single detail right now so you can get your first container running this week. Azolla is a tiny aquatic fern that floats on the surface of still water and doubles in size every 2 to 3 days under the right conditions. And what makes it extraordinary is not just the protein content, though 35% crude protein is remarkable for something you grow completely free. What makes it extraordinary is its full nutritional profile, because Azolla also contains essential amino acids, calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, beta-carotene, and a full range of B vitamins that support healthy egg production, strong bone development in growing birds, and vibrant plumage across your entire flock. Published university studies from India, the Philippines and China, peer-reviewed documented research available for decades, confirm that Azolla can replace 20 to 30% of commercial chicken feed without any reduction in egg production, growth rate, or overall flock health. And these are not backyard experiments or guesswork. These are controlled scientific studies with consistent results across multiple countries and multiple decades. So why has nobody told you about this? Because there is no profit in it. You cannot patent a fern that grows freely in standing water. You cannot build a $40 billion industry around something any backyard farmer can multiply for free in a plastic tub. And so this information has stayed quietly outside mainstream farming circles while your feed bill keeps going up every single year. Now let us talk about how to actually grow it, because this is far simpler than you are probably imagining right now. You need any shallow container, a plastic tub, a repurposed stock tank, or even a large bucket will work just fine. Fill it with water and let it sit in the sun for 24 hours to dechlorinate naturally, or use collected rainwater if you have it. Then add just 1 centimeter of plain soil to the bottom to provide the trace minerals Azolla needs to thrive. After that, add your starter culture, which you can source online from local aquaculture suppliers, or in some cases directly from natural ponds near you. Once your starter is in the water, place the container where it will receive 4 to 6 hours of direct sunlight daily, and within 2 to 3 days you will see it beginning to spread across the surface. Within 1 week, you will have enough to begin your first harvest. Stay with me here, because this next part is where it gets important. Harvesting Azolla is as simple as scooping a handful from the surface, rinsing it lightly, and placing it directly in your feed trough. Your birds may take 1 or 2 days to recognize it as food, which is completely normal, so mix it with their regular feed at first, and gradually increase the ratio until Azolla makes up 20 to 30% of their daily intake. And you will not see any drop in egg production. What you will likely see is a noticeable improvement in yolk color from the beta-carotene content and steadier energy levels across your flock. The key to keeping your Azolla system running long-term is to never harvest more than 1/3 of your crop at a time. Keep the water topped up consistently, and every few weeks add a small amount of fresh soil or diluted liquid fertilizer to replenish the trace minerals. 1 container can comfortably supplement a flock of 10 to 15 birds, and if you scale to 2 or 3 containers, you are looking at a permanent, meaningful reduction in your monthly feed bill, starting immediately. This is not a trend. This is not a viral farming hack. This is a documented, proven, decades-old agricultural solution that has quietly transformed small-scale poultry farming across Southeast Asia and parts of Africa, and it is available to every single person watching this video right now. You do not need a pond, you do not need farmland, you do not need expensive equipment or any prior farming experience. You need a tub, some water, a starter culture, and the decision to stop letting the commercial feed industry make that choice for you every single month. Set up your first Azolla container this week, watch your flock respond, and drop your results in the comments below. How many birds you are feeding, how much feed you are saving, what changes you are seeing, because every result you share here helps someone else take this first step toward real food independence. If this gave you something useful today, share it with one person who keeps chickens, because they deserve to know this too. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video on forgotten farming methods, real backyard food systems, and the kind of knowledge nobody is trying to sell you.